Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, guess who was up at 7:30 this morning? This girl right here. I was up because, guys, which was actually before my alarm had started going off, the dogs are barking, and I'm like, what are they barking about? And then they're like kind of quiet, and then all of a sudden it sounds like my dad's trying to get in through the side door, like our like the door in our laundry room. And like, because a lot of times the handle is like really, like, it is the hardest door to get open, guys. The other thing that makes it really hard too is that it opens out, like you have to pull the door, so it's not just like an easy, like, oh, if it's jammed, or, you know, like it's easier to get open if you push it in. But like you have to pull it out, the door out, because it doesn't open in because of the, like, it would hit the dryer. So that was before we even moved into the house. Whoever the homeowner was before us, or possibly even before them, like switched the door hinge, which normally doors don't open out, they open in. And so anyways, it's a really hard door to get open, and it's what it sounded like was the noise. And I was like, why is my dad? So I get up and I was like looking at the front door, and I was like looking over at the side door, and I was like I was still totally out of it. So I got up, like I said, I looked out the front door, and I was like, is he like locked out and like can't get in and is like banging on like the door, or like is my mom, like, because I knew that she had taken Jack to school. And so I was like, did she like get, like I said, like locked out or something like that? And I was like, and I'm the only other person in the house, so who would have locked her out? I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, yeah, they're doing the roof today. I totally forgot, and it woke me up, and there was absolutely no hope of me falling back asleep. It was so loud. So at 7:30 in the morning, guys, I was up, which is good. I told you guys, like, I think like 7:30 is maybe a little bit early, like 8 o'clock would be perfect, but I feel like that's really good to kind of jumpstart me, to get me up early to get things done. So yeah, that's why, guys, I was up so early today. And like they were like up on the roof, and like it was so loud like all day today. And the thing was too, I was laying in bed and I was watching my chandelier. You guys can see my chandelier up there, right, with the little like balls on the end, and I was like, they're shaking. They're actually, like, the house is physically shaking because of like them tearing the roof off, because they did like a full tear off. And so I was watching it, and I was like, they're like, you could see them, and they like were moving like just a little, like every single time they were like pulling this stuff off or whatever. I was like, this is like Jurassic Park, like if I put a glass of water down it's gonna start like shaking. And so it's gonna have ripples like in the glass. But no, it was really loud, and it was, like I said, really annoying, because like even sitting in bed too, like I could feel like the entire house like feels like it's shaking. So yeah, guys, I woke up early today, which was a good thing. But it was just like I woke up, and then I was like, okay, let's try and get something done. And I was like, I can't hear anything. Like I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna edit, maybe I'll get to some stuff. And it was just, and then on top of that too, the dogs are freaking out, because they were like, why is the ceiling sound like it's caving in on us? And the roof just, it sounds like it's collapsing, which, like I said, they were tearing literally almost everything off. So yeah, the dogs were freaking out over that whole thing today. So they were barking and whining and crying. And so, and then on top of that too, like my mom had them in the living room with her, like so that they wouldn't be so anxious, but they could see the people outside working, because they'd go like to the truck and stuff like that, and they could see them in the driveway. And so we're like, yeah, that's great. So we ended up locking them in the hallway, which is probably good, because they ended up laying down and like falling asleep, and they got used to the noise like probably less than halfway through. But it was a few hour thing today. So like I said, we had the dogs whining and crying and barking, because they were just also very much on edge. So yeah, it was good, but like I said, because of that, I didn't really get to a whole lot like today. I ended up watching TV, and I was like, I can't even hear the TV. I was like, I'm probably just gonna like have to, I don't know, do something that doesn't involve any sound right now. Like I said, I was gonna edit. When I got up this morning, I was like, I can't hear anything like at all. So yeah, anyways, guys, though, but what's going on right now, guys, is actually that I'm having dinner. And so I was gonna make dinner for tonight. My mom didn't want what I was planning on making, and then on top of that too, there was a pot that was soaking in the sink that my mom had used that wasn't clean, and I needed it to make dinner for tonight. And so my mom's like, let's just go and she had to go pick up her prescription. She's like, let's just go and get Burger King real quick. I had Burger King like maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, and I just got like their mozzarella sticks because it was one night when we came back from one of the football games that was really late. And I didn't even think, guys, to order the Impossible Whopper. Like, I have not tried it yet, and I'm really excited to try it out. I have not had a burger from a fast food restaurant since middle school. Like, I mean, anything that has like meat in it. So like, if I, like, again, this is the first place that I've went to that has like something that's a vegetarian option. There was, what's it called, like some places that I'll go to, like not even really fast food places, but I might get like a burger, like Smash Burger. Like I've gotten like their black bean burgers and stuff like that. But any type of like meat, or like, again, like a McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's or anything like that, I have not had a burger from, like I said, like a fast food restaurant since I was in middle school. Since 7th grade. When I saw Super Size Me, I didn't have any more burgers after that. Which, I'll be honest, even before I saw the movie, even before I was really in middle school, like even in elementary school, I kind of didn't really like eating burgers, like at that point. And I think I told you guys, like, I didn't really love, like, meat, like in a solid form, like a burger. And I kind of like, chicken nuggets were kind of like, I'd normally have that, like if I went to like go get something to eat. But again, it was probably like elementary school when it was like the last time that I really was like into having like burgers, and like I said, from a fast food restaurant. And that's when I kind of started to realize, like, I don't really like meat, and that's when I gave meat up, and I haven't eaten meat since right after I graduated high school. So that's been 5 going on 6 years, I don't know, something like that. I think it was, honestly, like, it's coming up to being 5 years, I think, this year. I think it was in October or November, because I remember it was right after football season. We were actually at a pizza place, and normally I always got pepperoni on my pizza, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like not have any meat today. I was like, I'm just gonna like be a vegetarian for one day. I was like, I'm not gonna eat any meat. And I remember Matthew, we were sitting there, and he's like, there's no way you can do that. And I was like, really? Wanna bet? And 5 years later, I still have not eaten any meat since then. I think like maybe the first month, like, I don't think I ate meat, but there might have been some things that like I didn't necessarily know about. Like I had like still like chicken broth and like that kind of stuff, so I wasn't really like vegetarian. I just didn't eat meat like for that first like month or two. I think by that December, like I had completely like no like meats, no anything that wasn't vegetarian or anything like that. I am trying it out for the first time, and I am kind of, like I said, excited about having something that tastes still like I said, like the last time I really had like a burger in elementary school. So if eating this brings me back to my childhood and like still tastes like enough like meat, but it doesn't taste like meat and it's not meat, then, you know, like, I don't know, that'd be really cool. Because like I said, I never liked the taste or texture or flavor, or like just like, and for some reason it always made me feel like just like gross after eating like a burger. I never felt good after eating it, or again, like sometimes a lot of other meat and stuff like that. And again, I think I've talked about this before in some of the other vlogs, but yeah guys, I am trying this out for the first time because like I said, we don't go out to eat very often. So today, since my mom was out and she's like, I'm just gonna pick up dinner, I was like, okay, but I actually want to try this time, so I'm giving it a go. Well guys, for being an imitation Whopper, it tasted pretty dang good. Like, it's been probably 10 years, like I said, since the last time I had a Whopper or like a McDonald's cheeseburger or a burger from Wendy's or anything like that. So having that today, I was like, am I sure that I'm not really eating meat? Because like I just haven't had like all those flavors together, like, you know, like the pickles, the onion, the ketchup, the mustard, like all that stuff together on a sesame bun. Like, it's been forever since I've had one of those. Like, it's just really weird to have like eaten it and I'm like, that wasn't meat. You know, it tasted really good, like, and I'd have to say the texture was really, like, I mean, you can still kind of tell a little bit, but there was like really nothing, like the consistency of the meat was very like similar. The taste, like I said, I think that a lot of times though, what really makes or breaks like an imitation like burger, if it's like a meatless burger, is really the condiments. And again, like Burger King, the Whopper, like it has that taste, you know, of the bun and, you know, the condiments and stuff like that. And so I think you put a patty in there and it's not meat, and like the condiments are kind of what just like really like bring it home. So like I said, guys, it was awesome that I could eat that today. Like, I'm just so excited, like, you know, because again, sometimes when you're running out and like you had a busy day and you got stuff going on or whatever, and you just, sometimes you gotta go pick up fast food, you know. And again, pizza's normally our go-to because we can kind of all eat it, but sometimes you can't, like if you're out in the car, you can't eat a pizza really in the car a lot of times. And so, you know, again, sometimes it's just like one of those things that like I love that there's an option now for people like me that can't, and have other family members that eat different things, that we can go to somewhere and pick something up that I can eat as well. Because like from McDonald's, literally I can't eat their fries, I can't eat like anything other than I can have a parfait from McDonald's, and I can have like, I think they have one kind of salad that doesn't have meat, maybe, I don't even know, I don't know that I've ever actually even had it. I think there's one other thing though that like I can normally order from McDonald's, or else I can get a drink or like a McFlurry or something like that. Pretty much it, guys. And McFlurries are like way too, like the dairy, I don't know what it is, but they are way too like rough on my stomach. I can't really hardly do them at all unless I get like this super tiny little snack size or whatever it is. But yeah, so there's like nothing I can like eat at McDonald's. So I saw something though for Taco Bell. I think they just got like they have now like a bean quesadilla wrap or something like that, that's like just like, it's like vegetarian too, I think, like beans and like cheese and stuff like that, which I know I think you can get like a quesadilla with no meat on it, I think, at KFC. But I'm sorry, not at KFC, at Taco Bell. Our Taco Bell is also KFC. It's like a 2-in-1 store, like, you know, fast food place, so we can normally go there and get, I might wind up getting like potatoes with no like gravy, or like, you know, something else, if we wind up going there, because again, it's either Taco Bell or KFC. But I did too see that KFC launched their, like, I think it was the Beyond Meat, like Beyond Chicken or something like that, like chicken at KFC. But yeah, so they might honestly start carrying that on their menu. That's the thing that I really love though about Burger King, is that like they didn't just make it like, oh, you know, like a test market. Like, I mean, they might have originally, but like it's like a thing and people are, you know, buying them and liking them. And I like them, so that's really awesome. I hope they keep those around for a while, and it's not just like a thing that, you know, they're gonna phase out or whatever. I think it's a good option for people that again don't eat meat, that to have that if you do need to run out somewhere and go pick up something. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.